for you on my...
Hey Gumtown, how y'all doing today? We are live downtown at the Legacy Plaza with Miss Irva Reed, and she's a candidate for Montgomery County Commission District 4. How you doing today, Miss Reed?
Hi. Hi, everybody. It's a beautiful day today, again in October, and everything is fun.
Yes. So we're here, you're live, we're here with Gumtown today, and you're running for County Commission District 4. So for those who don't know who Miss Irva Reed is, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Listen, I'm Irva. I was born here in Montgomery, and after graduating from Jeff Davis, now JAG, I went off to Washington, D.C. and New York and started a career in finance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came back home really almost about 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, just been involved in the community, helping out where I can, working with the Democratic Party, doing a lot of different things just to get back into what Montgomery was doing.
Oh wow. And so we have the upcoming elections coming up, and you are running for County Commission District 4. So tell us to people why are you running?
Okay. So I'm running because I still see a deficit in District 4. Just not enough progress. And not just what I see, it's what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
I've had several people just come up to me and say, listen, we've got to have a change. We need candidates who are qualified and competent to sit in these seats. You know, it's an important seat. I definitely am qualified. I think my finance background would be a definite help on the commission. My personality in terms of working with others across the board will also help get things done and move the needle in District 4. We are at an impasse in a way. We're not getting the communication and camaraderie that we need among even commission members, and some of you all probably have seen that.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do better with that, and I know I'm the one for that job.
That's great. So, like, what's your overall vision for District 4? Like, what would you do differently if you were elected to that seat?
Mm-hmm. Well, for District 4, it's such a huge district, but it's also, poor and neglected to me in many ways. So what I would like to see, definitely more retail initiatives. I don't see the grocery store. I don't see an urgent care in North Montgomery. So I'm looking for more retail initiatives to help improve the quality of life for all the residents there. We can do more. We don't have to just put up community centers. We can also bring in parks, more simple parks, neighborhood parks for children, so that they can play in the afternoon when they're out of school, out of daycare. So simple things like that, but just more to improve the quality of life for the residents. Everyone deserves that. That's
great. Thanks. And we have people tuning in, and we have people live in Montgomery who might not know where District 4 covers. And so can you just share with us, like, what neighborhoods or what areas of town that your district covers?
Well, I don't think I've seen a bigger district, but it covers some of the southern part of Montgomery or central part of Montgomery, definitely all of North Montgomery, parts of West Montgomery, all the way up to Norwood and East Villa, and just huge district. We're also talking about Centennial Hill, so you're talking about historical places. Centennial Hill, Cottage Hill, all of that area. So quite a bit. Alabama State,
Mm-hmm.
quite a bit. I mean, I can go on and on and on. I know there's a list. It may not be updated correctly, but there's a list on the county website that shows the neighborhoods that are actually impacted.
Okay, that's great. So if someone wants to say, hey, like, I want to contribute to your campaign, or I want to volunteer to your campaign, how can they contact you or reach you?
Okay. Well, listen, I have a telephone number. It's 334-306-2196. I'm a texter before I'm going to answer the voicemail. I like to, text back and forth because I can do more and quicker. But also, my campaign website is Progress 4.com.
Okay, that's great. Now, Progress for 4. I know you talked about some of your vision and some of your plans for District 4. I know you talk about the retail and the urgent care. Can you go into depth about it, and why is that like important for progress in the district? Why is retail important for the progress? Why is like urgent care and other things and parts important for the progress of the district?
Okay. Well, for example, the fact that we don't have retail there is what new retailers are afraid of. So they will not come in. They're looking at the number of rooftops. So people say they have rooftops. They're looking at how many people you have living in a certain area, what businesses are already there. There are some businesses that will not come, but they're 5 miles within a Dollar Tree. So that's so important. So that needs some proper planning. Retail's important. You have residents who have to go to Prattville, for their services, but that's closer to them, like in North Montgomery. But then if you're in Central Montgomery, you're gonna go to the east side. And why should the east side have something more or better than we do in District 4? It should be equitable. So I'm looking for equitable progress in the district.
Right. And
there's more.
Right. And this kind of segues to our next question. Like, why is this particular election so important?
This particular election is important because it is, I'm seriously saying, unprecedented, because nobody knew what would be happening right now. We got the new congressional district that that had been worked on and been in courts for years. That was passed. Then we turned around and had a change in our presidential candidate. So this is an election that's not like any other. You have to get involved. And right here, even my own election, I was unable to get on the ballot, the Democratic primary ballot. So I thought that it was so important to get things done for District 4. I said, I'm going to go out on faith here and I'm going to run as an independent. And that's what I did. So, but even if you're voting the straight ticket, you can still vote for me by marking in my name, just bubbling in my name. But it's important. Sometimes you don't miss opportunities. You don't know when you're going to be thrown in the seat. You don't know when you're going to need to be there. And I took advantage of that. And I said, you know what? I'm not a quitter. And let's see what we can get done.
That's great. That's awesome. Is there any final thoughts you would like to share for Gumptown today?
Well, first of all, thank you, Gumptown, because you're always there. We said we'd be everywhere. Okay. So you're always there. But really importantly, people, you got to vote. You must vote. Do not vote the couch. We've been talking about that and afraid of that and for some time now, all early this year. You need people to get up, get out and vote. We've got great candidates on the ballot. I'm one of them. And it's time, if you really want progress, if you really want it, you need to vote. Vote for Irva Reed, County Commission District 4.
All right,
appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Gumptown, there you have it. Our interview one-on-one with Irva Reed for Montgomery County Commission District 4. This is not a political endorsement. This is paid political advertisement paid for by the campaign to elect Irva Reed. Gumptown, we be everywhere.